Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Either way, I am so excited to have you guys here today. If you're watching my video for the first time, my name is Shaima and I live and work in Germany, and on my channel I do a ton of videos related to the German language, studying and working here, but also visa related issues. So if that is stuff that you really interests you, or you are looking forward to having more information about, I would love you to subscribe so you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. Now coming to today's video, I will be sharing some very useful tips when it comes to applying in a public university in Germany with low GPA. One of my subscribers recently asked if I can talk about the low GPA and how one can get enrolled in a public university in Germany with that. So here I am. In this video, I will be sharing all the useful tips. If you're interested, stay with me till the end of the video and I am sure it will be of great help. The first and most important point has to be apply early. I cannot stress enough how important it is that you are applying early enough, because so many applications just get rejected because they have applied late. If you apply late, your application does not get the same attention like the ones who apply early on. Maybe because at the time you apply, the unis have already selected some of the candidates and have also sent out the admission confirmations so that those students have enough time to apply for a student visa. My advice here is to really send your application early so that your application can get enough attention and you might end up getting the admission. What you have to keep in mind is decide which semester you want to get yourself enrolled in. Is it the winter semester or the summer semester? In Germany, summer semester usually starts around April and the winter semester starts around October, but let me remind you that the application process starts at least 3 months before that. So once they open the admissions, you should have all your documents ready and should be sure which uni you want to apply and which study program you are going for. Do not leave that till the very end because it does take a lot of time. Now coming to the third point, letter of motivation. Really put your heart into writing the letter of motivation, which is also known as statement of purpose. The better your letter is, the higher your chances are to get the admission. Believe me, I have seen so many students with average below 70% who still manage to get admission just because they have written a very good motivational letter. And even if your average is above 90%, but your letter of motivation or the letter of recommendation or even your CV was not good enough, the chances that your application might get rejected is quite high. So when I say focus on these documents, that means they really play a huge part in the selection of students. And take statement of purpose or the letter of motivation as an opportunity to show the admission committee why they should consider taking you instead of any other student out there. It really is an amazing chance for you to prove that you are really into getting in that particular study program and you are the best candidate for it. I will not talk much about these documents right now in this video because if I do, the video will get very long. So in my next video, I will talk about these documents in detail. If that is something you are interested in, just watch out for my next video, which I will be uploading coming Friday. Another thing which can help is applying in different universities. First of all, let me tell you that we have more than 400 unis in Germany. in total, and these unis have at least 18,000 study programs. So my advice would be to try to apply in at least 10 to 15 different universities and also in different study programs, because you never know how many students have applied at the same time at the same university. So if you apply only in your top three favorites, the chances that you end up with nothing in your hand is a lot higher than if you apply in at least 10, 15 different universities and in different courses at the same time. My next point is work experience. If you already have a bad GPA or it is not good enough for the study program you want yourself enrolled in, I would highly recommend you to also try to get any field related job on the side while you are applying for your higher studies. Because if you do not get the admission this semester, you will not lose any time sitting around at home, but will get some experience and you can apply again in the next semester. This only leaves good impression and you can also put that in your CV. Believe me, nothing is considered worse than having a break in your CV in Germany. So don't just sit at home and waste your time. Rather look for a job on the side or maybe internship. It can also be any vocational training. Just avoid having a break in your CV. So work experience has always been a very plus point for the people who have low GPA. Now talking about if there are any other possibilities or alternatives. So there are two other ways to get admission in Germany with low GPA. The first one is that if you go for a German taught program, the chances that you can even get admission with 60% in multiple unis is very, very high. The only drawback, of course, is that you need to learn German. So they do ask for level B1, B2, or even C1 at times. So be prepared for that. The thing here is if your GPA is really low and you are motivated to do anything, like literally anything to get admission in a German public university, you can go ahead and learn German and get yourself enrolled in German taught programs, because it is a lot easier to get into German taught programs than in English taught programs. The second alternative is to go for private unis. Because of the higher tuition fees, not many students apply in private unis, so you will definitely have higher chances to get yourself enrolled in private unis with lower GPA than in public university. But do keep in mind that the tuition fees can be anywhere between 4,000 and 6,000 euros per semester. That was it for today. I hope the video was useful for you. If it was, please leave me a thumbs up. And for any further questions, suggestions, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I will see you guys next week with another video where I will talk about the letter of motivation in detail. So if that is something you are interested in, do consider subscribing to my channel so that you do not miss that video. Thank you so much for staying with me. I wish you a very relaxing weekend. Till next time, take care. Bye bye.